Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a Type 58. It's a Tier 6 Chinese medium tank. It's located on the north spawn, or is it the west spawn? West spawn of Sand River, and it's under the command of Zamri Pororo. Okay, battle started. Well, basically this tank is a Chinese copy of the T-3485. The Chinese received a huge number of T-3485s from the Soviets after the Korean War. In fact, not just T-3485s but also T-3476s. And you might say that the Soviets are actually dumping all their rusty metal on the Chinese. But in fact, actually, the Chinese liked the T-3485 so much that they intended to build their own rip-off copy, and they called it the Type 58. Now, it's got less alpha damage than the standard T-3485. It'll only do 160 alpha, penetrating 128mm. If you've got a T-3485, you got a nice hit there. If you've got a T-3485M, you can do 180 alpha. Nice hit there. But he was spotted. There is Arty on the enemy team. They might decide to shell this spot. Okay, he's decided to turn round so he can get shots on these guys, because they've obviously got shots on him. And now he's in a bit of a pickle because the VK was blocking his way down. Striv 74 coming up. He's looking this way, and yep, I'm afraid he did fire a round into our side. Can't see precisely where the round went in. And he's upside down. Yep. Guys! Help! Help! I need help! Come on, Type 64, you can do it. I've only got 14 seconds left before I'm dead. Oh, he's done it. Now, oh, no, a bit more help needed. Oh, the Type 64 lost some hit points there. That's done it. Thank you so much, Type 64. Just in the nick of time as well. If he hadn't left it a bit later, he probably would have been dead, Samri. So, yeah, he said affirmative, which is a sort of way of saying thank you. And he's on his way. I normally actually try to type in thank you onto the screen so that people know that I am actually thanking them rather than just saying yes. Yeah, don't turn it over again. Well, we were looking at his side, trying to work out where that Striv 74 fired around into him. Can't actually see it, but there is that Striv. He's still out there in the desert. And the enemy's got a T-3485 behind the mosque, not in front of it. And there is a Mario Kart AMD 178B headed this way. Took a round, nice round, 165, which is a high roll. And he's been taken out of the game. Now, Easy 8's not visible. Striv 74 is right to the south, but he is headed this way. We do have some teammates in the way as well. Trying to get a leading shot on the Cromwell. That's better. Through the engine bay as well. And that T-3485M pulled out for a moment, but then he stuck in behind the mosque. So he obviously doesn't want to get hit. Excuse me. The main danger at the moment is that Striv. And he is actually being held off by the Nashorn and the Hellcat. But they are taking damage, so maybe the best thing to do is to go and help them. Okay, Striv's down. He's been taken out of the game by the Nashorn. And yeah, this spot is being shelled by enemy Arty because the Nashorn's stunned. The Hellcat's departing with low hit points. And well, we're moving on. Now over there we've got T-3485. That's the one that was hiding behind the mosque. And he's now been hit. A high roll again. Now there's only two guns that you can get the Type 58 in, and both of them 85mm, but they've got lower hit point damage than, lower alpha damage than the standard T3485, so it's a bit of a nuisance that you don't get as much damage. Nice shot on the Nashorn. Mind you, with an 85mm round, it should go straight through the sides of a Nashorn. Very low armour. Well, if Zamri can take out that Nashorn, he's got an easy route all the way through the south end of the map and up to the enemy cap area. But he's just stopped for a moment because there's an M6 down there. And, well, we haven't got a shot on him. He is in the riverbed. The Nashorn is hiding at the moment. We're approaching his position. He must be over this ridge line here. Mind you, he's probably going to be waiting for us when we do pop up. Okay, there he is. Oh, he's not, but he's turning. One kill. He was quicker on the gun, and he auto-aimed at him. Now, this could be to his advantage. We don't know how many... there's only one tank destroyer left, and that's a Nashorn again. Oh, there was a shell just landed there, so somebody was firing at us, or firing at where they thought we were. And that kind of indicates to me that Nashorn is still near the cap. Oh, SU-8's been spotted. Now, I think he was spotted by our Cromwell. And Zamri's doing the zoom in out thing, I think. So we might have to take control of the screen. T3485 bounces that round. Nope. And we took a round from an enemy Type 58. This is not good. We're in a pretty poor position here, actually, because these are shallow dunes, and the further we move to the east, the more likely that Type 58 is going to get around into us. That's a high roll. Can we get another in? I think the Type 58 realised that he was on the wrong side, on the wrong ridge line. He was giving Zamri a good shot at him. Actually, now he can go east without getting shot at, and presumably the SU-8's just going to be around the corner. Oh, he's been spotted again. We still don't know where the Nashorn is. There's that T3485, just pops up a little. We've got a shot. Yeah, right through the side. That's a high roll, 175, and the T3485 is down. Kill goes to our friend in the Nashorn there. Now, we're probably going to get spotted any second. If it is, it's the Nashorn who's spotting us. And we can't see him, but he can see us. Well, we weren't spotted, so it must be these guys. And that Type 58's down. It was those two shots that he had earlier that allowed Zamri to get that easy kill. But now, the thing to do will be to... Well, the M6 is still in the river valley, as far as we can tell, in the riverbed. But we've only got the M44 guarding our cap, and I think Zamri's concerned that that M6 might be able to get to our cap and put the M44 out and then win the game. There's the M6. He's into the dunes now. Okay, now we might be able to play circle jerk with him and take him out. That's it. Go round so he can't traverse his gun on us. We're shadowing him at the moment. If the sixth sense goes off, though, he knows where we are. And the Nashorn's coming back with us. Remember, they've still got an Arty. They can still do damage to us. But Zamri's still got a fair amount of health. Now we might get spotted when we go around the corner. Where's the M6? Is he in this dune? No, it looks like he's just over the next set. Okay, should be over this one. go up onto the heights, and then you'll be able to spot him from afar. Oh, he's a long way away. He actually headed east, which is a bad move for him because we can hit him at long range. Nice one into the engine bay. Can we get another shot on him? No, we couldn't. I think that spotting was from the Nashorn, and the Nashorn killed him. And that means now there's only the enemy Nashorn, their Su-8 still to kill. He's decided to take the most direct route and go straight through the riverbed, and this may be a good idea because if the Nashorn is covering one of the routes, then he's not going to see somebody approaching from this direction until it's too late, until we're really close. But remember, one thing about this tank is it does have very, very poor gun depression. So trying to come up over ridge lines and get your gun to bear on a target is pretty difficult. The Nashorn should be able to take advantage of that. And there he is. He actually went round to the position we were formerly in. He knows he's been seen. He reacted. But now he's facing two opponents. The Nashorn is, our Nashorn's coming down that valley. And he's backing up, so we can't shoot at him. And he's turned around. Nice one right through the side there. Potentially that's the high caliber. We were spotted, but it doesn't matter. The Su-8's just around the corner though. He might try to go for a shotgun. Be careful. Here he is. One shot in, but we did take a round from the Nashorn with his 88mm gun, but he's gone. We can beat his reload, and there's the Su-8. He actually went north, but we need to move because he will be shooting at us. He's firing blind now. He's got no HE rounds to fire into it, so he's just going to fire standard AP. Here we go. Nope, didn't work. We were seen, and that's it. That's the kill shot that wins the game. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's the first class tank of a Zamri Pororo in the Type 58. He got a fire for effect out of the minor medals. Out of the epic ones, he picked up a Confederate medal for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else, and a high caliber for dealing the most damage. So let's have a look at the team score. There you go, top of the table, 2,388 hit points of damage. The next highest scorer was the Nashorn with 2,337, not far behind. And after that, it was the enemy Nashorn with 2,108, so he must have done a lot of damage to our guys as they were trying to approach the enemy cap. When it came to kills, it was the Nashorn with 5 kills, then the enemy Nashorn with 4 kills, and then we've got Zamri Pororo sharing the next place, third place, with 3 kills. We're also with the VK3601H and the T3485M on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, it was Zamri. He managed to get 1,130 base experience points, 1,062 went to the Nashorn, and 557 made to the VK. So you can see these two guys between them actually made the biggest plays during the game that actually brought about the victory. And they did get more than half the enemy tanks in the battle because they got 8 tanks between them. But unfortunately, they couldn't platoon because the Nashorn had already platooned with the Hellcat, who didn't get any kills at all, I'm afraid. So he missed out on the Brothers in Arms, because if these two had actually managed to platoon, then yes, Brothers in Arms guaranteed. Let's have a look at detail. 28 shots fired, 18 direct hits, 14 penetrations, 1 splash. Damage of 2,388 hit points, of which 1,913 were at more than 300 meters. So you can see a lot of long range shooting in this one. 3 hits received, all 3 were penetrations. Well, yes, it is a T3485 with a different name, and therefore it is fairly weak armor if you hit it on the side. And unfortunately, Zamri did get hit on the side of the tanks more than often, or the rear. In fact, there was 2 holes in his rear and 1 in his side. The Striv hit him on the rear, on the side, and the other 2 holes on the rear I think came from the Type 58 and one of the other tanks. I think it may have been the T-3485. So yes, he did get penetrated in some weak spots. 6 enemy vehicles spotted, 10 enemy vehicles damaged, 3 killed, and 624 hit points of damage assist. He earned 30,746 credits on a free-to-play account, and after repair and ammunition resupply, took away 22,025 credits. He received 1,130 base XP, times 5 on this weekend. He got a 339 personal missions payout as well. Total 5,989 experience points from one game, and that's very good on a free-to-play account. So he says, good guy Type 64, yes, for flipping him back and helping him to win that game. If the Type 64 had not done it, that game would have been a loss for his team, because it only would have been the Nashorn available to do it, and I don't think that Nashorn would have been able to take down some of those tanks. It was the sheer advantage of having a Type 58, which is basically a T-3485, has the T-3485's capabilities, that could move ahead of the Nashorn and get some of those long-range shots. So yes, it worked out very well indeed, thanks to that Type 64. Let's give a mention to his name. See his name is KRLZ. So well done, guy, because you actually helped a great deal to win that battle. So we've gone through this, and if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification button so you get alerted when a new video comes up. It's the little bell symbol, and leave a comment down below if you wish. Thanks for watching.